You think that what we're fighting about is stupid. Just cause you don't agree don't mean it's stupid. Lately communication feels so useless.
Savage.
If we don't got that obsessive love, then what we doing? I don't ask for much from you. It's like you don't got the time to lose. Made me feel like I'm a burden when I tell you how I'm hurting. No, you just say you're sorry to say you did. I ain't over it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Here to bring you a message this morning. This rising, grand rising, everybody, okay? All right, that's better. It's 8:16 a.m. or just turned 8:17 a.m. on September 15th, 2024. All right. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. Thank you, Most High God, for waking me up this morning, for giving me the breath of life, for giving me another opportunity to be here with the collective, to deliver messages, and to be happy, to be hopeful, to be for sure, and to continue to have mustard seed faith in the divine. I say Ashe. Just got a little Palo Santos here. Didn't stay lit for too long, but we're good. We're good. So grand rising, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am very grateful that you are here. So how's everybody's rising going so far? How's everybody's morning going so far? Whatever you call it, okay? I don't know. It's the energy's still kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, I do know. I kind of know, but you know. Everybody's situation is going to be a little different. I don't know, I mean, I don't know what's going on in your life. You kind of have a little glimpse about what's going on in mine, I guess. It's like I like social media and like reality TV, so to speak. It's so weird now that I consider kind of what happens on this platform, depending on what people decide to share, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever kind of experiences they want to share with people. It is kind of like reality TV. Except over here on this channel, it's actually reality. It's not, reality TV is very scripted, and they got these producers that get people to do all this extra kind of fighting and blah 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 blah. I don't know why I'm talking about that because I don't even watch reality TV. I don't really feel as if I don't even think that I ever truly did. I used to watch The Real World when it first came out. Because that was, the first couple of seasons anyway were pretty realistic. Of course there were still producers and things like that, but whatever. So you know what I did yesterday? I finally watched The Lion King. I've never seen it before. Never in a million years have I seen it. But I watched it yesterday. Very, very interesting story. I had always thought that Scar was his brother. I never knew it was his uncle, which really kind of sent me through a loop. but so I got an advertisement on my Roku for Disney Plus for $1.99 for 3 months. So I was like, oh, well, obviously there's something there that I need to watch because it's just anytime I get stuff like that, like even with the Ancestry DNA, because at first I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, I don't even care. But then I kept getting the advertisements when I wasn't even Googling searching. When I wasn't even Googling anything about Ancestry DNA, I kept getting an advertisement for the product. And then it finally, because then at first I was going to do it. Then I clicked on it. I was like, $89. I was like, I'm not paying that much for it. And then 3 days later, it popped up for $40. And I was like, okay, the universe is telling me to get this done for whatever reason. So then I went ahead and did it. So then I got, the advertisement for Disney Plus. And I said, okay, fine. So then I said, well, let me see. Obviously, and then it popped in my head, The Lion King. Go watch The Lion King is what I heard. So then I went and watched The Lion King. And, it was a very, I like Disney movies, period. from when I was a kid anyways. I haven't really seen as many of them as people probably would think that I have. But a lot of people when I was in high school were very much about the Lion King. And I was just, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, them are some weird ass kids, man. We too old to be watching cartoons. They was walking around the hallways and in acting class, singing the jingle, singing the tunes, singing the jingles, and I was like, man, them are some lame ass kids, man. The Lion King, I was more concerned about, I was really kind of ahead of my time back then, I guess you should say. I mean, I was more into like politics, doing revolutionary work, changing things in the community, writing poetry, debating things of a political and spiritual aspect. So shame on me for knocking people for wanting to enjoy the innocence of Disney movies, although they're really not that innocent. Okay, but the Lion King was actually a good movie, a good story. There was one part though that I can't get out of my mind where Simba looks at Scar and he goes, "You're weird," and Scar goes, "More than you know, kid." I was like, "Oh hell no." He was a weird ass. That was a weird ass. Listen, that was a weird ass uncle. Okay, the weird gay uncle. Let's just say it. Okay, that was a whole queen, a whole bitter, vindictive queen. Okay, who totally just came along to ruin things. That was such a sad thing to see. Well, you know what? Let's just face it, you guys. People may look at some of the stories that a lot of us are a part of in our lives and in other people's lives, and my nose is really itching this morning. And they go, that's unreasonable. That never happens, and blah 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 blah. It happened in The Lion King. Somebody's brother was jealous of their older brother, and what was to come for their brother's child. Okay, and he red rummed his brother in front of the kid. Okay, and then first of all, foremost, he tried to red rum Simba twice. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that and I was like, okay. I see where these wackadoodles get these ideas from to hurt people in the collective. They watch The Lion King, they watch all these other kind of things, these movies or whatnot. But I'm glad that I watched it because again, I thought Scar was his older brother. It totally was his sexually confused, angry, bitter, a less attractive punk bitch ass uncle who did not want Simba to take a rightful place in the kingdom. So he did what he had to do. But we all know, I think I'm the only person that didn't know how the story goes. So that for anybody else, I'm just going to tell you what happens at the end. Spoiler alert. But so Simba runs away because Scar convinces him that he is responsible for the death of his father. Simba runs away and he meets up with Timba and Pumbaa, whatever Timon and Pumbaa, whatever the hell their names are. And he kind of grows up pretty fast. There was some few years went by quick. Cats grow up pretty quick, I suppose, don't they? But in any given event, he figures out who he is. The ancestor. There were a lot. I'm getting God bumps. There were a lot of spiritual kind of elements to the whole thing. I mean, dude, the Rafiki was reading bones and tarot. I mean, pretty much that's what he was doing. He grabbed the wind. He was like, "Oh, Simba's still alive. How do you know that?" Because he's connected to the ethers. And got God bumps everywhere, y'all. So I should be talking about this. You see that? Look at that. Yeah. So what did we find out? That our ancestors are within us. They're always with us. But I feel like I'm getting. Oh, they're all over my face now too. Check that out. God bumps, baby. Spirits into his house. But nah. So what are we learning here? We're learning now that our ancestors are our predecessors are. The people that came before us, our ancestors, are always with us. They are inside of us. Well, I feel like we're vessels. I feel like they jump inside of us. I feel like that's exactly what this is. We are vessels, and they take turns. Not to say that they take over. Well, sometimes they probably can't completely take over us, depending on how much control you have over your spiritual, I don't know, spiritual authority. I don't know. But I feel like ancestors are always with us, and they are within us as well. Rest in peace, James Earl Jones. The voice of Mufasa. I'm sorry, Mufasa. But it was very it was a sweet tale, but it was very, I don't know. I guess I'm still kind of processing it all, because I really kind of feel like I was supposed to watch that movie for a very particular reason, and it is what it ain't. There was a moment where I understood. That movie was about breaking a curse, a generational curse, or bringing glory back to the bloodline. It really was. Returning home to bring greatness back to where you come from, home. But it was a very why do y'all keep sniffing right there? Move, y'all are weird as hell, dude. And cats. While we're talking about the Lion King, they didn't even want to watch it. Mm-mm. But no, the ancestors are always within us. And then there was the part that really kind of sticks out for me too is when Mufasa, why do I keep saying Mufasa? Mufasa appears in the clouds and he's looking down at Simba, and he got in his ass from the ethers. He was like, "Did you forget me?" Simba was looking ashamed. Did you forget who you are? And that. I feel like that's one of the things that we deal with along this spiritual journey. We forget who we are because people want to keep. I mean, unfortunately, 11:11 on the clock. Hey, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of spiritual elements and spiritual kind of significant moments in that film. But people will try to keep us distracted or hide who we truly are, so we forget. We already forget who we are when we come here. Part of this whole game of life is for us to remember who we are, so that we can remember what we're here to do, what we've been doing. To clear out karmic debt, to break generational curses and cycles, to accomplish certain things while we're here. But it was, I don't know. I guess I'm glad I watched it. I really am. And I feel like I got a couple of other ones that I need to watch. But there's always an element within a lot of these movies where the protagonist it has to remember who they are, or accept who they are. Even in Star Wars, that's another one of my favorite. Harry Potter. It's a person always. These movies are very, very important to they speak to these journeys that we all go on in life, trying to figure out who we are. And there's always the antagonist or multiple antagonists that try to prevent people from being able to harness that power from remembering who they are. That's what I took from it. I'm glad I watched it though. I'm also glad I watched it too, because now I realize that the way because I find messages in everything, and I find significance in a lot of things as well. But I pay attention to what the universe wants me to know. So you uncle, okay? With your weird ass. I said what I said, okay? I also got another few downloads too yesterday about things in my family that I'm not going to go into. But, there's always secrets. There's always things. And wow. But I'm glad I watched it. Thank you for listening to my perspective, my review, or what I took from The Lion King. Okay? I think I'm going to watch Cinderella today. Not the one with Brandy and Whitney, although that's pretty good, but I'm going to watch the animated one. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the reading. Let's see what we got here, okay? I'll be right back. All right, so I just wanted to light some sage here. If you haven't had a chance, check out my my Shopify shop, Divine Intermissions, where you can get t-shirts, you can get some posters, which I'm going to be uploading. by the end of tomorrow, I think. We'll see. But I got some other things I've been working on here. But you can get, my Oracle cards are going to be there, my t-shirts, my posters, things of that nature. Please go over there and check it out. You can download the shop app as well. And my store is on the shop app as well. You can go over there if you are somebody that wants to favorite the store. You can sign up, put your email in there. If you're one of those people that like to get updates and alerts from different shop owners and things like that, check out my shop. It's a thing. It's gonna be a thing. It's going to be a thing. It is a thing. Okay. What is that? Dry skin. Yeah. All right. But thank you for joining me again. All right, so we're going to pull from of course, the Art of War. That's kind of like what we've been doing here to see what Sun Tzu says. Now, what I'm going to start doing here is I'm going to leave the card. We're going to go through the, because some of the same cards keep, and that does, and maybe they should, I don't know. All right. Whew. I'm going to just start leaving them out, though, so we can, get a lesson. Or get the message though, but we'll see what's going on. I really like these cards though. Yeah. I love the fact that they're made by Sun Tzu, who's no longer here, so who's benefiting from the profit of that, okay? Who made this? Listen, it just says Sun Tzu. It doesn't even have Arcturus Publishing. Okay. They bought the rights to Sun Tzu. I don't get it. It's none of my business. All right, Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I'd like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all your hustling demons go deaf. We're tapping into the general collective energy this morning, okay? Let's see who needs to hear something here. Somebody has a question. Somebody needs to know something. Somebody needs a hug. All right. Let me give you a hug. I love you. Whoever needed that this morning. All right. Grand rising, people. Things get better. They better get better. All right. They better get better. Who's with me on that? They better get better. You feel me? For real. Nothing worse than somebody saying, things get better. How? And when? Like, that's what we usually want to know. How many of y'all have ever been out there and somebody says, it's okay, things get better, and in your mind you're like, bitch, I'll slap the shit out of you if you ever say that to me again. I have been there quite a few times. Like, bitch, shut the you don't know what I'm going through, ho. Obviously, you ain't never went through shit before in your life. So no, we don't like to hear that. Sun Tzu said, captured soldiers should be kindly treated and kept. We had this before. Offer an olive branch. Before you go to war over a trivial thing, consider the cost of doing so. Sun Tzu makes it very clear that war, even if successful, is costly. If you keep your temper, it is most likely that they will keep theirs. However, if a fight breaks out, keep your temper anyway. Fighting does not end fighting. Fighting is ended by making up. Give them an opportunity to stop the fight. I totally agree with that. I do a lot of ish talking on this channel, and I mean it when I talk it. Okay, but overall, what's really kind of like a foundation for me or core belief is that when people have started static with me, I've always kind of given an opportunity for somebody to maybe kind of rethink some things, and even myself. Generally when somebody says something crazy to me and I go, "What the fuck you say to me?" That's usually the opportunity for a person to really kind of rethink what they just said, if they really want the drama, if it's really worth it. Sometimes I've even, I just go, hey man, like, hey, it's not even worth all that. Like this, back. Let's not do that. Let's talk. You want to talk about this first? Keep your hands to you. One of my favorite things to tell people, say what you got to say, but keep your hands to yourself. I don't care. We could talk about it. I can talk shit too. You feel me? But most people aren't, can't handle that. But I do definitely believe in allowing people and, allowing space and opportunity for people to, kind of rethink things. Okay? Because most of the time, often than not, if somebody loses their temper and they're talking all kind of crazy, they do get to a point where people start threatening you. That's a little different. But, sometimes people just really just want to get things off of their chest for whatever reason. Maybe a lot of times people they don't like who you are. And so they want to insult you, and I don't really feel like that's necessary to sit around and just give a person space and opportunity to insult you. Okay, that's not it. Because when people insult you, most of the time what they're trying to do is they're trying to get you to react. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times too, I've been insulted before, and I just sit there and I look, because whatever they're saying ain't even true. You know what I'm saying? It's just, people wanting to hurl insults or try to make you feel some kind of way so that you can react. So that because they don't want to be the ones to really get the shit kicked off, or maybe they don't even want to get shit kicked off. They just wanted to hurl insults at you to lower your vibration, to make you feel bad about yourself. So oftentimes I let a person, say what you got to say. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself and leave kids out of it now. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring nobody's kids into no situation. Grown ass adults, grown ass kids, that's a different story, but no, it really ain't. Okay? Depending on the situation, but things go people take things a little bit too far, but always remain even tempered. That's what people really hate the most. They really do. And hit them with that 1-2. Hit them with that 1-2. Like, after they get done talking, go, I get, okay, so you're angry with me. You don't like me. That's fine. Is there anything that we can do to maybe, change any of that? Hit them with that. Or hit them with, God bless you. Jesus loves you. Hit them with, I love you. Why are we doing this? If it's somebody you really, really don't like, just, okay, you said what you got to say, you ignorant bitch. So you go your way, I go mine, ho. Okay? That's, people don't like that either. Well, then, you take it to, then you walk away. Watch your back as you walk away, though. That's another thing I saw in The Lion King. Scar was a whole scab. And they, confirmation. They kept turning their backs away from him, letting them get away with stuff. Nah, they was being too nice. They was in the jungle. His ass would have got whacked from, listen. But there was a story, there was a lesson there. So, offering olive branch, it's kind of like being the bigger person. Sometimes you do have to be the bigger person in the situation. Show up to the world like who you are. Maybe you're in your lifetime you've always been the smaller person. Maybe it's time for you to be the bigger person. Maybe it's time for you to grow up. Somebody need to hear that this morning. I just heard. Somebody need to quit going back and forth with people. It ain't worth it. Okay. That's what I just heard. Somebody need to hear that. Maybe you've been a petty ass bitch your whole entire life, and now it's time for you not to be bad petty. Be good petty, but not bad petty. Maybe you're beefing with somebody that, and it's senseless beef. Maybe today you might want to consider somebody you've been beefing with and ask yourself, is it even really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you might want to do that. You might want to just, if the spirit moves you, if this part of the message resonates with you, maybe you might want to reach out to somebody today and go, hey, what's up? Like, tell the truth, you really just want to fuck, huh? or hey, let's go grab a drink. Let's squash this. Let's squash it. Because most times, often than not, I feel like a lot of times too, when it comes to situations like that, somebody's feelings are hurt, and they just don't know how to tell you. Because a lot of times too, it's kind of like a person doesn't know something you said, something that you did, and it's usually a lot of things are really based on misunderstandings. Somebody thinks you don't like them. Somebody told somebody you don't fuck with them, and so that's how they're treating you. So that's a lot of times that's how it happens too. A lot of times people are really kind of upset about the fact that they think you don't like them when they really, really, really like you, and not in a sexual way, but they think you're a cool person, but you might be giving them, you pick up on energy, or you may just kind of there's a misunderstanding there. That's happened with me quite a bit in life as well, on both sides. A lot of people thought I didn't like them. I didn't care. I didn't think you liked me at all. I'm like, why would you think that? Well, because this, that, and the third. Well, I'm kind of quiet sometimes, or I'm always thinking, or I'm always looking like a mean ass bitch. I do have a resting bitch face, but a lot of times things are just really kind of much a misunderstanding. Most things generally are, if you really kind of consider it. Unless somebody's gone out of their way to do something extremely karmic to you, or something wrong where they've gone out of their way to wrong you. Most things are really just based upon miscommunication, misunderstanding, because two people haven't come together to offer an olive branch to speak. That's what I heard. Okay? So, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, look at my baby. He's such a crazy cat. He's something wrong with it. I tell you, he's a crack baby, but he's sweet. All right. So now we're about to get into the message here. Okay. I've been trying to. What I've figured out I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start breaking them up in segments. I might even start time stamping them, but that just seems like, if somebody would like to time stamp them, go right ahead. I don't really care. But overall, let's get an Angel Whispers card out here before we get into this reading. See what the divine wants the collective to know, or who has an answer, or who has a question, okay? Let's see. But let's see what the divine wants the collective to know this rising, okay? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know all my uploads, you feel me? The wonderful thing about having a platform or a channel and a platform is that you can switch things up and see how they work. Keeping things a little kind of so that they're not stale. That's how I like to do stuff. So I do a lot of different things, or I have tried a lot of different things until something actually took and worked. You feel me? 8:43 a.m. That's an area code. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what is 843 area code?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, 843 is the area code for the South Carolina coast.
Thank you.
Good morning, Dwayne. My pleasure. Just doing my job. Happy Sunday.
Alexa, Grand Rising.
Grandest rising to you, Sir Savage.
I had a download yesterday about South Carolina as well, but I can't even remember it. But maybe this is why it's coming out, okay? Maybe that's why I noticed the time. So 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Somebody could be a Cancer. Like attracts like. So think only positive thoughts is the Angel Whispers message for the collective this rising. Okay. All right. The past life deck said me. So we're going to use that. Monk or none. Okay. Let's get one more here. A mother in the reverse. One more. Spirit said one more. Let's get 3. Damn. Orphan. Look how that came out, you guys. Monk or none. A monk or a nun is somebody who dedicates them. Let me just say what I think it is, or what I've always known it to be. A monk or a nun is somebody pretty much married to God. Okay. Monks don't really speak, I guess. They do, but they don't. They take a vow of silence. There's something about a vow of silence and a vow of celibacy. From both sides. Monks usually take a vow of silence and celibacy, and nuns usually take a vow to giggle in church and be celibate. That's what I just heard. But then we got the mother in the reverse to orphan. Mother in the reverse talks about, a toxic mother figure. An empress in the reverse. Okay? A bad mother or an absent mother, because then we have orphan. The orphan card can talk about abandoning things as well, like abandonment. This could also mean that there's a feminine energy here that has abandoned God or abandoned their vows to God. That's what this could really mean as well. Maybe somebody feels like God has orphaned them. I don't know. Let's see what we get here. All right, state card. Mississippi's at the bottom. Damn, Mississippi. Okay, it came right back out. Mississippi. So Mississippi's on the docket. We got Oregon here as well. It popped out. It was turned over, so we're not going to take it. But Oregon could be very significant as well. Wow. Mississippi is what I'm hearing. All right, so we got monk or nun, mother in the reverse, orphan in the reverse. This could also just mean that somebody has a horrible mother, or was orphaned by a mother, or doesn't know who their mother is. Mother in the reverse could be like stepmother, okay? I feel like the monk or nun could also really mean that there's somebody really involved in church. Thank you, Holy Spirit. A mother could be really involved in church or say that they are, okay? Tell us about what's going on here. 8:48, I caught it again, you guys. What's at the bottom? Illusions. Seeing through the illusions. 7 of Cups. All right, let me see here. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yikes. For the overall energy, the 8 of Pentacles talks about with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse to the Ace of Cups. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you guys. So yesterday I was like, man, I'm so tired of these messages. But I understand that these messages are not for me. You know, I'm just a vessel to communicate certain messages. So regardless if I like the energy of the messages or not, I still have to deliver the message because they're not for me. It's not for me to decide. Okay? That's the way I feel about it. So we're definitely talking about somebody that is, the Ace of Cups in the reverse talks about hatred. It talks about an unrequited love situation. Could be talking about this mother here who's working against somebody to block an offer, Page of Pentacles, or financial offer, or oh. All right, we got Death in the reverse to Strength in the reverse. Scorpio energy, Leo energy. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. All major so far. What else comes out? 10 of Wands in the reverse. Chariot in the reverse. These are all reversals. Queen of Cups in the reverse, mother energy again. Cancer, mother energy could be. I told you Cancer. This mother, because this mother could be a Cancer. We're gonna keep these out. Clarify Strength to the Death card. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This is definitely something that has to do with money. Ayurveda. That's a. I think that has something to do with medicine. No. What am I seeing? Alternative medicine. The Ayurveda. Yeah, Ayurveda. What's the definition? Ayurveda is a traditional system of medicine from India that focuses on achieving balance and harmony among the body, mind, and spirit. It emphasizes a holistic approach to health, incorporating diet, herbal remedies, exercise, meditation, and physical therapy. Central to Ayurveda are the three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which represent different bodily energies. Maintaining a balance among these doshas is believed to promote health and well-being. There is somebody sick. Somebody's very sick here. Somebody could actually be like almost gone. This Cancer mother here in the reverse. Okay, this is starting to make more sense to me now. Somebody feels like God has abandoned them. They really do, because they're sick. The Ten of Pentacles also talks about family. The page of I'm telling you, somebody feels like God is working against them. Somebody feels like God hates them because they're sick. This person is very ill here. I feel like this person, with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Death in the reverse, Ten of Wands in the reverse, Strength in the reverse, to the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so let's just take a look at the overall energy here. There's a Cancer mother here I'm picking up on. Jackson, Mississippi is significant here. It wanted to come out, so it came out. This mother is trying to stop. Does not want to die. Time. The Wheel of Fortune talks about time, and I saw the word Ayurveda in this wheel, and I'm noticing the numbers here. You know, usually when people talk about the Wheel of Fortune, they think about fortune, they think about karma, but it also talks about time. This person's trying to, if I can turn back time, if I can find a way. Somebody is tired of suffering. It's no longer strong. They're not strong. There's something this person's weakening. Their health is weakening, especially considering with Strength in the reverse. And I feel like this talks about something's going on with your family here. What's the Ten of Pentacles here? Whoever this is does not want to die. They're trying to turn back. They're trying to stop death from occurring. They're not ready to die. So what I just heard. Now this Queen of Cups. Now. Ooh, Empress in the reverse again. Listen, you have a very toxic relationship with this mother. You could be the Queen of Wands here. This could be your energy here, collective. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. You're somebody very strong. You're somebody very confident. You're somebody very beautiful. Could be kind of witchy, but you are somebody who's very strong. There's a lot of strength within you. There's the force is strong within you, is what I just heard. You could really like Star Wars. So what am I picking up on here? You and your mother do not get along whatsoever. Okay. I don't think you're gonna like what I'm about to tell you, but it is what it ain't. What am I picking up on? What am I picking up on here? So you have a mother that probably abandoned you, or you don't have a good relationship with whatsoever, like at all. This person was not very nurturing towards you, was not very caring towards you. With the Queen of Wands, though, that just talks about this mother figure could be jealous of you as well. You know, competing with you here. The Wheel of Fortune does talk about karma. This mother could be your karmic soulmate, you know, from past life energy. The Wheel of Fortune can also talk about that as well. I'm picking up heavily on the fact that you have a mother here, Two of Cups in the reverse. I'm telling you here, all these cups are coming out in the reverse. There's a lot of reversal energy out here. Your energy with the Queen of Wands is the only thing that's come out in the upright. So you are the only upright person in this situation. This orphan energy could be you with this mother. Yeah, there's some abandonment issues. Your mother could have abandoned you. And mind you, you could be male or female. You don't have to be, you know, the Queen of Wands is an energy. There's, you know, there's really no gender in tarot. So, you know, take that energy as it resonates. Queen of Swords, King of Swords here flipped over. We're not going to take it though. There's some way that you treat your mother. You treat the King of Swords to me talks about feeding somebody with a long-handed spoon. Like we're not going into no type of emotions about this. It's black and white. You're not. I feel like this is somebody who elicits really kind of negative feelings within you. So you keep things very black and white with this mother. You're very cold towards this mother here. King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Sword of Truth, and the Fool. This mother had you believing that somebody was your dad. When they weren't, you found out that this person, your mother has played a lot of mental mind games with you, is what I'm picking up on as well. With the Fool card here in the reverse to the Ace of Swords, it's like you're wise to the games now. You already know. Your mother could be very manipulative. I'm hearing your mother could tell a lot of lies. But you're tired of being a fool here. You don't allow. You're about your stability now with the four of Wands here. You're all about your stability here. You're somebody very stable. Wands again. You could be a fire sign. But there's something here. You could possibly be. I don't know. I really kind of feel like this mother needs your help. Page of Wands. All right. So talks about communication. Your mother's very ill. Yeah, she's very, very ill. She may have had a lot of, she might have led a fast life, maybe drugs or alcohol with the Three of Cups here to the Star. This is what's her downfall for the most part. Yeah, a partying lifestyle for the streets. Your mother could have, you know, been in them streets. Maybe you didn't grow up with your mother. Or maybe she was more like a sister, I just heard. Okay? Everybody has a story. Remember that. I mean, do with that as you wish. You know, I'm not here to tell anybody that you got to do anything for anybody. This is just the advice from the divine. This is what's coming out in the reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Use your own discernment. Take it to the Most High God all the time. But what am I picking up on here? Okay, I'm picking up on the fact that your mother is very ill. And she's trying to turn back. I'm really kind of picking up on the fact that your mother wishes that she could change some things here. She's not ready to go. High Priestess here. What does this mean? High Priestess here. Let's see. High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about things of the spirit, talks about secrets. It could talk about divinating, but I'm not picking up on that. What does she have in her hand? Let's look it up. You see this? What does she have in her hand there, you guys? It's a fruit. Okay? Secrets, knowledge. I'm telling you, it's knowledge. It's got to be. Unleash the power of your subconscious mind. Follow your intuition to unlock greater possibilities. Yeah, upright. Using your intuition, uncovering mysteries, keeping in the reverse, keeping secrets, needing silence. See this, every book is every interpretation is different. Usually when we see the high priestess in the reverse, that talks about letting secrets go. But in this particular deck, it talks about using your intuition, uncovering mysteries. I'm taking that as it actually wasn't an apple, it was like a quince, something like that. But it wasn't an apple that Eve had, it was something else. But I feel like it's that something else here. This is a fruit of knowledge. There's something that your mother wants to tell you before she dies. I feel like your mother wants to it's letting her, letting burdens go, dropping burdens, not leaving with a heavy heart here. This mother, I feel like your mother at this time doesn't have anybody. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, to the Empress in the reverse. Your mother could be very disenfranchised or disconnected from the family. It happens I've seen this happen a lot of times with people. Queen of Pentacles here to the Knight of Wands. This is your energy again. So you could have grown up to be everything that your mother was not. You know what I'm saying? It's like you learned, but there's something very cold there. I feel like I'm picking up on the fact that however you are now, like whoever you've grown to be, a lot of that has stemmed from, dare I say it, a hatred for your mother, or like you really don't like who she is, so you make sure that you are not like who she is, which a lot of people do. But at some point you got to realize that, and this is just what I'm hearing. I can't tell anybody how to feel, but this is also just what I'm hearing and what I'm picking up on, the energy of it. I'm getting God bumps here. Ooh-wee. I've seen a lot of very successful men and women, or men and women that do very well in life. They're very well put together, and and what they say is like, I never want to. I can't stand that bitch, or I can't stand that nigga. When they talk about their dads, dudes talk about their dads, mothers or mothers, however, talk about their parents, and they're like, my mama wasn't shit. And I don't never want to be like her ass. But there's still that you're harboring resentment. You know what I'm saying? The roots of everything great stems from a hatred or a disdain or a bitterness towards a parent. So what am I hearing right now? So it's like achieving all the greatest thing, achieving everything that you put on your to-do list, and then checking it all off all this time, because there's a difference from wanting to be better than your parents were, than doing everything to outdo or to be, or you get where I'm coming from with that. The roots of it all stem from a hatred. It's not coming from a good place. It's coming from a pure place. So you check off all these different things that make you so much better than your parent, and then when you achieve all those things, you're still sitting around and you're bitter. There's no fulfillment there because you're doing it all out of a very dark place. That could be you. You're being advised to take some sort of action here, Queen of Pentacles here, to go towards your mother. This is what I'm hearing. An olive branch needs to be extended. And not even an olive branch so you two can be friends, but I feel like an olive branch so that the drama can end. It's kind of like the imitation of life, so to speak, although the mother in the imitation of life wasn't karmic. It's just kind of like what I'm seeing here is that if this person passes on and you don't have a conversation with her, you don't dead what happens here, there's something very that will linger within you, because I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of things that parents can do to their kids where kids are, hey, you know, I can't tell anybody anything because I didn't grow up like that. I grew up with people who grew up like that. But one thing that, you know, as we got older, the one thing that I realized that a lot of my friends or people that I knew that really kind of did not like their parents or like their mother specifically, there was a moment where we did have a conversation and they always say, you know, I do love my mom. You know, I love my mom, but she just, you know, was not good to me. This is heavy. All right, so let an olive branch needs to be extended, and it's not to be friends with them, but maybe this, whatever this mother wants to tell you or offer you, there's some type of secret. There's something that you should know. Okay, there's something that you should know. There's something that is going to be offered. Whoever this message is for. What would I do? I don't know. You know, I have no idea. It all depends. But there's something here that's telling me that you need to not, and I hate to say need to, because I don't, you know, y'all know I don't like to tell people what to do, but I'm telling you what I'm hearing from the divine. If you there's a I'm gonna just say it like how I'm hearing it. You need to go talk to your mom before she dies if you want to. I feel like this is one of those moments where this is one of those moments where, so you know how, like when people get ready to pass and then they're like, they want to right the wrongs. Like they realize, you know, their life flashes. They take a look at their whole entire life and then they go, man, you know, I really wasn't good to people, you know. And then they start reaching out to people. A lot of people just be like, I don't want to hear that shit. Nope, I don't care. It kind of takes me back to when I was working at the assisted living facility, and I used to. So at my desk, I worked at the front desk with the business office or whatnot. And to the right of my desk was the dementia care unit, and I remember one of my people that used to come in and visit their parents all the time. You know, I was pretty cool with all the kids that would come in there. We'd sit and chit chat and talk or whatever, and they would tell me about things. But she came out one day and because a lot of times people would stop at the desk and talk to me in the worst moments. You know, that's just how we were. So she was crying, and I was like, "What's wrong? Is everything okay?" And she's like, "You know, my dad is such a nice guy." She said, but, you know, because he doesn't remember the asshole that he was because of the dementia. She said, growing up, my dad was the worst person ever on the face of this planet. I couldn't stand him. He was racist. He was abusive. All he knew how to do was take care of us. Like, he made a lot of money. But other than that, he was a horrible, disgusting man. And I'm looking at her like, your dad? Because the dad is always real nice, racist and shit. I was like, damn. She was like, and now he doesn't remember any of it. And we're stuck. I'm stuck with this. I have to take care of him because nobody else will. But he does not remember the asshole that he was at all. I just listened to her. I didn't know, what am I supposed to say about that? You know, I think I might have said, damn, that's fucked up. And so I really kind of feel like it's one of those things. The Six of Wands in reverse often signifies setbacks, delays, or a lack of recognition for your efforts. It can indicate feelings of insecurity, self-doubt, or fear of failure. This card suggests that you might be facing obstacles that are hindering your process, and it's a call to reassess your approach and learn from your mistakes. In a more personal context, it can reflect feelings of being unappreciated or neglected. It may be time to focus on rebuilding your confidence or your perseverance. So at the bottom of the deck here, we got the Six of Wands in the reverse to the Star, to the Queen of Wands. There you go, to the Ace of Pentacles here. This is your energy here. You have overcome a lot. Look at that. The Six of Wands, setbacks in life, failures, insecurities, confirmation. You've overcome quite a bit. To Star, you know, that's healing from the Six of Wands in the reverse to the Star in the upright. This says that you did that. You did the damn thing. You overcame a lot of different things here. And you are now this Queen of Wands. It's somebody, again, this is where you come out again. Somebody very confident, somebody very, very brave. Okay, I'm hearing brave. And you're doing well. Or however this works for you. You've been blessed for that. You overcame these obstacles. You overcame these horrible setbacks in life. Maybe caused by this mother figure. There's something here, though, that still is stopping you or has you at a stalemate here, even after you've achieved all this. I'm telling you here, there's something that needs to be resolved with this mother figure. Take the energy as it resonates. It's not my situation. Again, like I said, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, you are very Nine of Pentacles. There you go. You did this alone. I feel like at this moment your mother really feels like she failed you. In the past, this mother you might be afraid that this mother is just trying to manipulate you with the Magician in the reverse. You might be feeling like this mother is just trying to manipulate you, or and you're really kind of trying to get away from whatever kind of manipulation to the Six of Swords here, or you have in the past, maybe because this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse it's telling me of things of the past. Your mother trying to maybe stop time, wishing she could turn back time, is what I could hear, is what I'm hearing. So what we have here is we have a excuse the hair, y'all. Okay, I don't even think I did my sit-up, my push-ups this morning. Bam! Look at it. Look at them pecs. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all option so that you know all my uploads. You feel me? I'm a man. You know, we like to feel, you know, confident, sexy, easy on the eyes kind of energy. You know, especially when you get my age. Hey, I'm just saying, it's good. It's good to know that you're a DILF. Or a GILF, because I'd be considered a GILF, a grandfather you'd like to, okay? Yeah, I'm silly. That's just how I operate, y'all. I'm sorry. This is heavy. What was I saying? Jeez Louise. I feel like your mother probably realizes the fact that she failed you. I heard failed you and your siblings. You are maybe the strongest one. Maybe you're the one. Maybe you are the mother now. You could actually be the surrogate mother for all of your siblings. You're the one everybody comes to now. And you know what? Maybe you don't mind it. But I feel like you resent your mother for that. I feel like you should not have to be this person. You shouldn't have to be the mother. I feel like that's how you feel. But I'm going to pose a question to you. Why shouldn't you be? Maybe this is what you signed up for. I'm pretty sure that, you know, there's what I'm picking up on anyways, is that there's some things that have gone on in your family, but I'm the Star again. This is your job. You are the healer. You came along to heal. To heal, no matter what. You are a healer. You're the Star here. Again, Ace of Pentacles here. You're the Star, Ace of Pentacles here. You have probably been your life is good. It's well. It's a lot better than it was. You are the healer. And that's why you've been blessed. Your job was to come and do this. You might feel like I shouldn't have had to do this, but you kind of should have had to do it because that was your job. Confirmation, that's what you were sent here to do. You were sent here to heal. I feel like this last not the last person to heal, but I feel like the person that needs your healing the most is the person that hurt you the most, and I feel like it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Let's get a final message out here. You could be about to get a new job. I'm seeing 2 cards. Somebody's parents, karmic AF. Yeah. And somebody's about to get a new job. So you could be about to get a new job here as well. Congratulations. I keep asking myself, what would I do? Spirit wants me to answer the question. I probably would do it. I probably would. Because there is a point where you realize that, you know, we are here. If you are a light worker, if you're a star energy, you are a healer here. The star talks, it's Aquarius energy. That's the healing humanitarian energy here. We are here to heal no matter what. And sometimes we have to heal people that have hurt us the most. However you choose to do that, though, you always have to protect yourself. So maybe you don't need to go see this person. Maybe you just need to have a conversation. Maybe you need to write a letter. But I'm telling you here that there's something here that is going to really enlighten you. It's going to open up I feel like you're going to really realize how much of a healer you truly are. And like I said, everybody has a story. So this mother figure, and I'm paying, look at the Cancer. This mother is a Cancer. Yeah, Chariot, Queen of Cups in the reverse, a lot of water sign. This mother is a Cancer. I keep noticing the 6-9. Okay. I was gonna look something up, but now I guess it's not even important. I didn't remember it. Okay. Yeah, Knight of Cups. To lay something to rest. Yeah, just to lay it to rest. That's the advice. This mother wants to, excuse me, apologize to you. Wants to offer you something just before this person, again, this is death energy still, but conclusions. Okay? Olive branch. Like attracts like, so think only positive thoughts. So I feel like that you're being charged to do that here. I mean, obviously, if you're watching this video, you probably have been, you know, there's a reason why you were brought to this video. And you know, again, I like to just put this out there again, 37:38 on the clock. There is 919. That's North Carolina. North Carolina and South Carolina are very significant, and Mississippi as well. Yeah, I feel like you're scared that this mother could be reaching out to you here, and I feel like you're afraid. There's some fear here. You don't want to be manipulated. I feel like this mother has manipulated, and you feel like you don't want to go back to that. And I get you, and I understand that. But again, pick and choose your battles. Blah 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 blah. But I feel like, you know, although this message, again, this is how we do around here, is meant. This obviously this story is very. I don't know. It could general collective energy, but it's, you know, take what resonates, leave what does not. I feel like a lot of people can pull a lot of things from this reading. I feel like what we're talking about here is the mending of fences with parental figures who didn't treat us right, who were karmic. But we all got to pick and choose, because some of our parents have tried to murder us. I don't think that I would really go. I don't feel like I would want to. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not going to talk to. If a bitch tried to kill me or a nigga tried to kill me, father or mother or not, I ain't got shit to say to your ass. Fuck you is what I got to say. There's no excuse for that. But I don't really feel like this is what we're talking about here. I need you to come and heal me, although I tried to kill you. Well, you better take that up with the Most High. The same way I had to deal with it, you deal with it that way too, or you probably can't, because you're in the devil energy. But that's a whole different conversation. But this Ayurveda, going back to the Ayurveda, this person is sick. Is sick. You are the mother. I just heard you are the mother. You're the parent. That's what I just heard. Who hated to hear that? You're the parent, especially when, you know, your kids are cutting up, and you're like, I'm not dealing with that shit. Like, I don't, my mom always used to say to me, well, you're the parent. Act like it. You know, when you don't want to talk to your kids, when you don't want to deal with it, you're like, I'm cutting them off. Nope, you can't, because you're the parent. Isn't that funny? How tables turn? So you're the parent to this parent, unfortunately. Or fortunately. I feel like this is, you're here to heal. Help this. I can't tell nobody what to do. Okay? If it was me in this situation, I would probably go see about this parent. That's what I got. All right, so we're going to close out the message, close out the reading. Thank you, new subscribe. What's that? New subscribers, current subscribers, OGs. 922. That's what you. Savage Appleseeds. Drawing is today. You still got time. I'm thinking I'm going to do the drawing this evening. Let's do it this evening. Give people enough time to see if they want to sign up still. For the free deck, I'm going to give away I'm going to let somebody choose Dark Night of the Soul deck or the Love Oracle deck, or maybe a person might just want a t-shirt or something. It'll be your pick. You don't get to pick one though. Okay? So click that join button if you'd like to join be a part of the drawing later on this evening. Spirit guides, spirit teams, law enforcement, y'all are the Jedis. Intergalactic beings, Galactic Federation. Hi, how you doing? Okay. And what am I forgetting? Ancestors, my beloved ancestors of the highest white divine light. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for allowing me to be a vessel for you all. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Anybody that's made any type of financial contributions to my channel, whether that's through PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Thanks, I appreciate you. I hope you get that back 10 times fold, 10,000 times fold. And any love and spiritual, energetic donations to my channel, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I think that's it, and I'm going to leave it there. I will be back a little bit later, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, rising, however you want to say it. Remember to speak life into your situations. Offer an olive branch to somebody if you feel that if the spirit moves you to do it. 9 times out of 10, you probably need to. A lot of things could just be deaded by just coming to a kind of a mutual understanding of showing somebody who you truly are and allowing yourself to see somebody for who they truly are as well. Parents included. All right, I'm out. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces.